Hello everyone and welcome back to our Alfred the Great playthrough where we have formed the Kingdom of England, we have conquered Cornwall, and now all that stands in our way is Jorvik to regain all of England, but we're not quite ready to take on Jorvik yet. I think we are around the same strength, man-wise, if we do look at Halfdan. Yes, he's only got 1,900 men, we've got 2,100, but we need that, as we know and we learned from those wars, their men are powerful and scary, so we need to let our army replenish, which, yeah, we've only got half our army available, so we need to let that replenish massively, as well as letting some of our lands upgrade and such. Whilst we do that, our mercenary company is also about to expire, so that's going to see our numbers drop as well. So, yeah, we don't want to go to war just yet, but we can go to war for a lot of Jorvik. We could go declare war, and I think we can actually try and holy war for the duchy, and we could actually change objective. Actually go for the whole Jarldom of Jorvik, which is an insane amount of land, so that's probably what we would do. Northumbria is too far away. I don't want to split our lands. And then East Anglia is one county. Lancaster's only a tiny bit, and Mercia is just Nottingham, so it'd be best when we do finally press our claims to go for the Jarldom of Jorvik and take a huge chunk of their land as well as their capital of York, which would help us massively. Alfred is now 41, so we've still hopefully got plenty of years left in the tank. Our son and heir is doing pretty impressive as well. He's got his two sons, Alfred and Edwin, so hopefully they'll be pretty decent, but our second son that was born in the last episode was intelligent, so yes, Prince Alfred, I will be landing him when he becomes of age. He's not old enough to have a ward yet, he's only 0 years old at the minute, and wow, look at those. Actually, we could start educating him very early. I think did we already do that? Yes, we are. We're already his guardian, so that's good. Neighbouring ruler has won their war. Your neighbour, Jarl Halfdan, has won against, okay, I think that's an Irish guy, isn't it? So he's probably took some land over there, which is a shame if he has. And Alba are doing insanely well. Ah, no, Jorvik has taken this little bit of land in Alba, which is interesting. Okay. Virtuous Bishop celebrated, which gains us... Oh, no, it gains him 250 piety. Okay, so our bishop's doing some good stuff. Let's have a look at some of these issues that we've got. We can ask our head of faith for gold, but we're not going to do that. We've got gold. Our gold's incoming nice. We've got a lot of prestige and a decent amount of piety as well. The powerful vassal expecting a council position is our son, but we don't want to get rid of... And there we go, there's our mercenary company now come. But we don't want to get rid of our current Master at Arms because he was so impressive in those wars. I want to remain loyal to him. We can use that at the Petty Kingdom of Cornwall, but we won't do that. And we no longer have an alliance with the King of East Francia. Oh, it looks like he has passed away. What happened to him? He died from complications of a failed treatment. Our daughter was, of course, married to him. They didn't have any children, so that's a powerful ally that we've just lost. But we can now choose to... Do we get her back? Will she come back to our court and we'll get to remarry her out again? Or is she now lost to us? Earl Leon converted culture. Oh, nice. He has converted his culture from French to Anglo-Saxon. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Where did we give him land again? I can't remember. Did we give him land in Devon? Or was it... I can't remember where we landed. Earl Leon. Oh, no, is that the guy we landed in Sussex? Yes, it was. Of course it was. Earl Leon of Sussex is now Catholic Anglo-Saxon. Very nice. We do still have a couple of those kingdom titles to give away. We can still give away the Kingdom of Kent, and I'm pretty sure we had another... Well, the Duchy of Kent. We've got the Duchy of Wessex, the Duchy of Kent, and the Earldom of Kent we still own ourselves, that we do need to give to someone when we get someone impressive. We could always give that to our other son, actually, at some point. As he's not going to inherit our titles, we could give him that duchy. We can imprison criminals, but I'm not going to bother with that. Ended our scheme to sway Duchess Osber. Yes, our niece now has 100% opinion of us, which is perfect, considering she absolutely despised us at one point, but that's good. That's good to know. Still few knights. I don't think we can invite knights, no, but there's a couple we could probably recruit, but I'm not sure if any of these guys are actually that impressive. Not really. There's nothing really that special about these guys that's tempting me. Oh, wow, look at this guy with his 21 intrigue, but do I really want to be recruiting someone with such intrigue? Yeah, none of those are that impressive that I want to bring them into our court and land them, so we'll ignore them for now. I don't think there's any other issues either. We could change our son's contract, but I'm not going to do that. There's 5 little petty wars that we can try and press, but again, I'm not going to do that. Our Marshal impresses our vassals, which means Earl Wulfgar of East Saxony has gained a 30% opinion improvement of us, and we gained 75 prestige from that, which is nice. Which is very nice. Who could we try and sway? Have we got any other vassals that could do with swaying? We've got 4 relationships. There our lover and our 2 wards, okay. Yes, vassals. Is there any vassals with negative opinions? We've got several with really good opinions of 100. Let's just have a look. Some more with 100. Yeah, there is actually none with a negative opinion of us now, which is good. Earl Leon of Devon only has a 20% opinion of us. He's still young, though, so he is easily... But I'm more worried about this lady here, so let's try and sway her if we can. Let's start a scheme to sway her and get her more on side. We could land some more people. There's no one really that impressive in our court at present that I want to land, unfortunately. So we'll keep our other titles. It gets us more incomes and such, don't it? So we may as well keep hold of that for now. Our armies are recovering quickly, which is very nice as well. So we can go for Jorvik soon. How are his armies recovering? 1,500. So his are actually not doing too well at present, which is good. That's very good. We just need to let it recover a little bit more. We still do have our alliance with Alba and Gwynedd, of course, but I don't want to keep using them unless I really have to, because it's costing us a lot of prestige to, of course, do that. Do we have any interesting decisions that we could do? We could go on a pilgrimage, or we could call a hunt. We have unlocked a lifestyle perk, so let's have a look, see what we've got we can spend next. We've already filled out the strategist. We can go for Kingsguard, a number of knights +4. We can go for courtship. Let's go for that to improve our scheme power and improve people's opinions of us. I'd like to fill out the gallant focus, try and fill that tree out if we can. We're young enough that we should hopefully be able to fill. It'd be nice to fill out 3. Should we call a hunt? We could probably gain a bit of prestige from it. We could go on a pilgrimage, but we're not overly pious, are we really? But it could help us. It's a good trait to have, isn't it? Why not? Let's go on a pilgrimage. You choose a destination among your faith's holy sites. The further you travel, the more piety you will gain. Longer journeys are more expensive. Let's prepare for the journey. Yes, and we will go... There's the site in Jerusalem, which will cost us, oh my god, 192 gold. The churches of the Vatican, 132. To Cologne, 110. Perhaps somewhere else I get to consider other holy sites. Right, this costs a lot more than I thought it would. I don't really want to go all the way to Jerusalem. I don't want anything to happen to us on the way. Perhaps another area, where the site in Santiago. The churches of Canterbury, perhaps somewhere else. I've changed my mind. This is not the right time. Yeah, it's not the right time. Let's call a hunt instead, which will lower our stress. We do have a little bit of stress, so let's do that. It's going to cost us 133 gold, though, which is not nice. But, yeah, we can get some prestige. Why not? Let's call a little hunt. Let's do something. Hopefully we don't die in some silly hunting accident or anything like that, as I'd be absolutely devastated. Oh, and there's a huge Viking Jarldom just popped up in Central Ireland. The White Boar. I am riding ahead of the group as the plains suddenly grow still around me. The silence is almost palpable as I struggle to hear even the noise of the horse's hoofs. Just as I am about to turn back to find the others, I glimpse it ahead of me, blurry as in a dream, a boar as white as snow. Like something from a tale, I must have it. It's just a boar. I will hunt others. You gain focused attention. No, let's go for it. Hopefully we don't get hurt. I'm worried now that we're going to die in some hunting accident. I follow the white boar into the plains, and almost unnatural silence hangs heavy over us. And the sudden sound of a voice startles me. My lord, there you are. As I turn around to see the rest of my party having caught up to me, as I look back, the boar is gone. It might have gotten away this time. I scoured it ahead. Yes, all participants of the hunt gain 10% opinion of you. I will not rest till I find... Yeah, let's go for that. Improve people's opinions. That's something that we want to do, which is really good. And at least it's going to calm our stress right down as well to only 27, which is nice. Returning from the wild, the hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses and leave the plains behind as the light fades from the sky. In spite of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. We return home and we get 150 prestige. Very nice. We need to start doing some stuff with that prestige. A neighbouring ruler has won his war. Jarl Sigurd has won. Okay, doesn't really affect us too much. Our armies are now replenished very nicely. We still have about another 800 men that we do need to get back, so we will wait for that. Then we will go for Jorvik, as I say. What about this bit of land? How much land does Jarl Sigurd have? Wow, quite a lot, so that's annoying. We'll go for that later on then, at a later date. We won't bother with that for now. We don't want to take that back, so we'll go with just concentrating on Jorvik for now. I'm wondering if we usurp the Cornwall, but then there's not really much point. I know Cornwall have this bit of here, and we could get the kingdom title for it, the duchy, but I don't really want to be spending money on that at present. Let's forward things along. A faction has been created against us. Well, that's not good. Let's have a look then. Intrigue. Factions, sorry. We have one member of this faction. It's only someone petty. Oh, okay. We own... When did we inherit this? We've just inherited some land in South Wales. Interesting. Duke Ethelric of Huis. Okay, so he's decided to expand his lands into there. Nice. So, yeah, that's probably why we've got a faction there then. That's fine. Okay, nice. We've actually managed to take some Welsh land. Could we actually declare war on, like, Gwent? No, not at present. What about these other Welsh kingdoms? No, not at present. We can obviously ask for claims, but we're not going to do that for now. We will declare war on Jarl Halfdan. Okay, his armies are getting even lower and lower. Maybe we should just go for it. I just feel like we should wait until we've got our full manpower. I just want to wait a little bit longer. He's still getting weaker, so we should be okay. How much longer is it going to take for this to replenish? Hopefully not long. We do have our men-at-arms regiments as well. We don't have a lot of gold, but we could ask for some. A notable guest has arrived at our court. Okay, let's have a look at you. Wow. Very, very decent marshal. Slovenian. Interesting. Eager reveler, cautious leader, skilled tactician, zealous, sadistic, and deceitful. Very good intrigue. Very good marshal. Visiting your court in Hampshire. Okay. Could we recruit him to court? It only cost us 20 gold. I'm going to do that because he's pretty decent, actually. I wouldn't mind him as one of our knights. He's 52. He is a treacherous villain, which is worrying, but yeah, why not? A Slovenian guy. Interesting. Make the court a little bit more cultured worldwide. Yeah, we'll wait for that to get to 3,000, which shouldn't take long. I'm just going to let it get to 3,000, and then we'll go for Jorvik. Why not? Only at 1,400 still. Perfect. Let's just wait. We only need 17 more men. I'm just going to be patient. We'll look at the declare wars for now. What do we need to go for the Holy War of the Kingdom? We need... You may only attempt one holy war against a kingdom per lifetime, and your level of devotion is less than Paragon of Virtue. Ah, okay, so we don't have enough. That's fine. We'll just go for the Holy War of the Duchy then, and we'll take back these lands bit by bit. Let's change our objectives, and we'll go for the Yardom of Jorvik. Let's take that huge, huge chunk of land back, which is going to take most of his stuff. Confirm. Declare war. Our councillor, Sigurd, died of cancer. That's a shame. And Countess... Oh, perfect. We've managed to sway her slightly already, which is very nice to know. We do have an empty council position now, though. We need a new spy master, so let's check who is our best intrigue person. Okay, we do have a duke there. He's only got 12. Oh, he's already resigned, so that's fine. We'll go with this guy then. Is he the new Slovenian guy that we just... Oh, no, he's a Welsh, Catholic Welsh. Oh, we don't actually own him in our court. Maybe this new guy then instead. We can't recruit you unless we've got 5 gold. We are making gold, so we'll wait, and then we'll recruit him to our court and make him our new spy master. Why not? We can call our allies in, but we won't for now. Let's have a look. We want to make a new rally point, and we'll do it in Leicester. Why not? Let's call all the men in my hometown. Perfect. Raise all of our men in Leicester. Get Alfred leading it, and we're going to charge straight into Nottinghamshire. Get that under siege, and Lincolnshire. We're not making money now. We're actually losing money now, unfortunately. So we're not going to be able to do that after all. So we'll just go for someone else for intrigue quickly then. Not intrigue, for our council position. Just so we've got somebody actually working for us. Oh, our son. Oh, no. I'm going to say, why is our son there? We'll go with you for now then, the Slovenian dude. Perfect. Right, 2,993. I thought we had 3,000. Okay, so we've just lost some. Enemy ally joins war. Jarl Sigfrid of Holland. Okay, so we've got a... Holland is now Viking, which is interesting. They still only have 1,900 men, though, so he doesn't have a huge amount of men. So let's march our way in to Nottinghamshire. Of course, we're going to have Alfred leading this himself. And Jarl Vargan of Jorvik has joined. Right, so how many men does that give them? 2,800. Wow, that's a lot of manpower. We have a lot of prestige. You know what? We should probably... Who are our allies now? King of Alba. Let's have a look. How much manpower does the King of Alba have at wow, 3,200. He has more manpower than us. So, yeah. We're going to call him in. And then Prince Louis don't have hardly any men, does he? He's not worth... No, 600. Not worth it. Not worth it. Alba, with their 3,000 men, and on the northern border, should be the perfect ally to have involved in this war, because they should be able to take the northern lands of Northumbria, while we take the southern lands of Lincolnshire and Leeds. To the 9th King Alfred of England, of course I shall join you in this war. Ally joins the war. Perfect. Right. Let's station some besiegers there. And then march the mass of our army over. And then at this small one, we're of course going to go for our good old trusty... Well, we've got 2 siege leaders now. We'll go with Duke Alfred, though, with his 36 prowess. I'm guessing he gained a ton of that prowess thanks to all those successful sieges he did in the last war. Neighbouring ruler has lost their war. That's fine. What is this? That's the army of Jorvik. Are they already at war with somebody else, then? Defending against you... No, just us. Okay. I wondered why they was... marching back from the Welsh lands, and Cheshire is under siege. That's fine. We'll march over to there and take care of that in a second. Let's actually station besiegers here as well, and then move the mass of our army over to Derby, and then these 400 here. Let's go for our other siege leader, which I think was Leon of Sussex, wasn't it? Yes, perfect. Perfect, perfect. At least then we can get 2 under siege, get our main host over here, just to try and scare off that Jorvik host, if anything. We'll just stand here, 2,000 men, we're replenishing. Alfred's leading it as well. Do we have any defensive bonuses here? I don't think we do, not really. It's only plains, so... Well, we'll wait. We could go up into the mountains. Let's go up... No, 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 you stay where you are. Oh, bollocks. That's annoying. Well, you go up in the hills. At least we've got a better vantage point in the hills. Our acquaintance has died, someone of non-importance, so... And, wow, here comes the Alba army marching straight onto... York by the looks of it, which is very interesting. Really annoyed. We'd have had that under siege if not for that. Duke Elfric of Fries finished the increased county control. Perfect. We'll move him on then. Where else do we have quite low control? Wow. I think it's definitely Cornwall where we need to send him by the looks of it, although Northamptonshire seemed a little bit low as well. But we can only go one place at once, one place at a time, unfortunately. That's a lot of Jorvik men now coming over there. Maybe his ally was that land over in Ireland. That would explain that. Now that the Alba army is here, do you know what? I may just march onto one of these northern places. Maybe the barony of Leeds. We could go for Leeds. Hopefully we don't... No, we don't actually lose manpower by marching there either. So yeah, we'll march on to Leeds with Alfred and start getting that under siege. Once these start to fall, we can, of course, then go straight on to the capital of York. And they are now marching on to us, so let's march away with our force. We don't want to get trapped. The Alba army's down here. We'll try and stay close to them, just so we've got plenty of reinforcements. And it looks like the barony of Nottingham is now burning. We've got 13 days remaining until that is under our control. We do have our siege weapons, of course, now, don't we, as well? Our new men-at-arms units. And we are being raided, which is annoying. Wow, by a lot of men as well, down in Kent. There's nothing we can really do about that at present. Right, let's march these 500 men to join forces with our main host up here for now, whilst we wait for this to fall, and then we can join all of our men together once that falls. The Alba army is close by as well. Let's merge you guys together, please. There we go, giving us 2,700 there. This is going to fall any day now, Lincoln, which is perfect. That'll get all of Lincolnshire under control, which is a huge, huge duchy, isn't it? But there's only one actual province here. Oh no, we do have the borough of Grimsby as well, but that's about it. Right, where is that Jorvik army now going? Okay, perfect. They're marching on to Nottinghamshire, so we could probably trap them. And we got 20 gold from that siege, which is nice, as well as a valuable prisoner. So let's try and ransom him. It's only 10 gold, but still, every little helps. Let's instead march you both onto here, join you together. Hopefully the Alba army will follow us. Ransom accepted. Perfect. We've got 3,200 men here now. Let's merge those together. Do we try and attack the Jorvik host, or do we go straight for the barony of York? Oh, we're not going to be able to do that. I kind of want to attack them. I'm not confident with the AI alliance that they'll actually definitely join us, because they seem to be very, very temperamental. Let's march here instead. Let's attack these 514 men. Hopefully the Alba army is going to join us. We have got a great advantage here. 3,000 men, 2,500. And the Alba host has joined us. Perfect. Inheritance. You inherited the Earldom of Cornwall from Earl Pasgan of Cornwall. Okay, nice. So we will give that away to somebody else. Is that a... Oh, no, that's our ally army. That's fine. So we're absolutely crushing them in this battle. Our Knight Duke Elfric killed... Oh, nice. He managed to kill a Viking, which is awesome. But one of ours have now been wounded as well, and we've managed to capture a very valuable hostage. Your forces captured Earl Sigfrid of Cumberland, the son of Jarl Sigfrid of Holland, after winning the Battle of Chesterfield. Nice. How much would we be able to ransom? We've got this guy who we can ransom for 25, so we'll do that. We'll see what we get for that. And then we will march our host on to the barony of Leeds. Let's go get Leeds under control. We get 25 gold for that. Now, if I ransom Earl Sigfrid, will that take us from 100% war score? It probably will, but we can get the gold and we can still slaughter them, can't we? So why not? We'll do that. We'll risk that. We'll go get... They've already got that under control. Yeah, so let's get Leeds under control. How much? The war score's dropped to +50. That's fine. That's fine. Right, let's wait for the Albert army to march eastward. Looks like they're going to go for the barony of Poppington. And then we can plant some besiegers here and we can go for the capital of Jorvik. There we go. Right, let's... hearsay. Caffers in Upper Lorraine. Duke Applehard of Upper Lorraine has announced the world that he and his vassals have converted to Catharism. Those vile heretics have led them astray. We're obviously going to keep to ourselves now. Okay, so there is actually some men with us. Count. Okay, yeah, that countess has changed her opinion of us. How did we do in that battle? We lost 537 men. They lost 1,885 men. Awesome. That is a lot of men for them to lose. Let's just carry on our siege. Why not? We could always... Let's change our commander out for now and just put in... Prince... No, where are we? Duke Elfric. There we go. Get him back in control. Just to get this siege under control. The Jorvik army is pretty small now. We did literally just halve it in half. King Bjorn Eriksson of Sweden has joined the Holy War for Jorvik. Okay, that's not good. That's probably going to give them a lot of manpower. Yeah, that's giving them a lot of manpower. Not as much manpower as us, thankfully. We probably should have ended that war straight away, if I'm perfectly honest, but never mind. We've got a little bit greedy, but we can end this siege pretty quickly. And how long we've got left? 50 days. Let's forward things along then to get that out of the way so that we can move on. 30 days remaining. There we go. That's that under our control now, which is nice. So we can now march on to Jorvik, the capital. Let's get that under our control next. That will win us the war. Once we capture that, that's the war done. Game over. All of our men are marching there. We could probably, do you know what? Station some besiegers. And then we'll march the rest onto this land over here of Poppington. And the 500 that are there, let's put Leon in charge of. He is a siege leader, of course. And then our 3,000 here, we'll get Alfred to lead these if we can. We should be able to. Let's get Alfred in charge of this. At least then we can defend wherever that army is going to come from. And we can put our better siege leader in control. Leon's not bad. But Earl Alfric is much better. Crop fields constructed in Winchester. Awesome. Those crop fields that we built in the last episode have been built. So hopefully that's going to get us more income throughout time. And may march this army. Where is the Jorvik army? Where has it gone? Nowhere really in our land. So I've got no idea where they've actually disappeared to. Aha. That's... Oh no, that's a different army. No idea where they've gone to then. They're somewhere around, but... is this the army of Sweden? About to dock. Yes, 3,000 men. That's a lot of men. And they are going to march up to us, which is worrying. But we can always march our army north if they get too close anyway. We've got two armies dead close to each other. We've got the Alba armies here as well. And they're going to go for the barony of Lincoln instead. That's fine. You do that. So I'm just concentrating on the siege of Jorvik, which is only 50-something days remaining, which is perfect. We've still got 3,000 men here, 2,000 men there. So we've got more than enough manpower to fight them off if they come north. And Jorvik's going to fall very, very soon, which is perfect. How is it going? 32 days remaining. Let's go up to 4 speed and get that done a little bit quicker. just so we can see how that's going to affect the war. Which is up to 80%. Nice. And we took Jarl Halfdan's son, Helga, hostage during the Siege of Jorvik, which is perfect. Osburh seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. She sneaked out early and was not seen for the entire rest of the evening. If you have better things to do, do those instead. She gets the impatient trait. We took a very, very nice prisoner, which is nice. Let's march our army then, which is here. Let's march them to join our other hosts, get our armies together instead. We have a new martial lifestyle perk available. Promising prospects, marriage acceptance for yourself plus 50, marriage acceptance for close family plus 25, and extended family plus 25. Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. We'll go for that. Why not? Especially considering we've got several children that are going to need marrying off pretty soon. Let's ransom him off. 25 gold. We'll go for that. Why not? We can still win this war pretty easily. How long until this is going to be sieged down? Not too long. Not if we get Duke Elfric in charge. It shouldn't take long at all. And then we can march south and get rid of these Jorvik armies. Ransom accepted of 25 gold. Leaves us at 80% still, which is good. I don't think there's much else that we need to worry about. Not really, no. That's perfect. We can designate a guardian for Egbert of Wessex. Let's have a look at you then. Wow. 15 learning, 13 stewardship, 15 diplomacy. Let's have a look. Diplomacy-wise, nothing special. Learning-wise, nothing special. So we can go for your mother to be your guardian, but she's got less diplomacy than you have already. Let's have a look. Who is our diplomat? Our chancellor. Wow. We haven't actually got anyone really that good at diplomacy, have we? What is our ally up north good at? The King of Alba. He's good at intrigue. What about the King of West Francia? Wow. He's imprisoned and he's only good at learning. I'm not really sure what to do with Egbert of Wessex. We'll just have to send you to your mother then and hope for the best. We don't really have a very good chancellor at present. How long have we got left for this siege? 22 days. Perfect. Quicker than those two sieges down south, which is going to work in our favour massively. 10 days remaining. Maybe winning that will give us 100%. Spouse claim of convenience. My wife, Queen Ethelwith, eagerly brings a woman before me. My king, allow me to introduce to you Dwyer, claimant to the lordship of Penelin. She bows before me and says it's an honour, my lady. Sadly, Penelin will most likely remain out of my grasp without a beneficiary on my side. I might just be able to help you with that. She joins our court. Good luck with that. Prison parchment, pigeon to Lord Erden. Who's he? So where is this land? I'm guessing it's Welsh. It sounds very Welsh. Yes, it's part of Gwynedd. Yeah, let her join our court, get a good opinion of us, and we may be able to press her claim on those Welsh lands. That gets us 4 gold for sieging that. Should we see? If I knew for a fact that the Alba army would march with us, I would march now onto the Swedish host, but I don't know if I dare. So we'll go for the barony of Bolton instead. And I didn't realise Bolton was so far east. I thought it was further over this way. So yeah, let's get this under siege quickly. The Alba army is following. So maybe the Alba army would have followed us south. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's march to the city of Sheffield. Hopefully the Alba army will follow us and we can attack the Swedish army. Let's have a look. Let's see if they follow us to the barony of Chesterfield. Let's see if they follow us there. And somebody has a claim on the county of Cuneo, has joined our court. Okay, very nice. We could maybe make use of you then. Who are you married to? Son of a count. Okay. Is the Alba army going to march to us? Yes, it is. Perfect. We'll wait for them to catch us up. Faction created against you, and we've managed to sway somebody, which is perfect. Right, let's get Nottingham back under control. We are winning this battle. Alba look like they are going to join us, but so are these hosts as well, which is the worrying thing. But we are crushing this battle thanks to Alfred's soup. We've got decent quality, they've got decent quality, but Alfred's martial is just so high. If the Alba army... No, the Alba army's going to stand next door. No, they're sending all their men now. Or are they going to do that thing where they go back, forth, back, forth, back, forth? It infuriates me when they do that. Perfect, no, they have actually joined in when they realised that they was definitely going to win. That gives us 83%. Let's station besiegers. March our main host onto the barony of Lincoln. Our small host here. No, the small host, please. And we put Elfric back in charge of. Elfric has been a beast in this playthrough. We owe a lot to Duke Elfric, it would seem. Let's station some besiegers here. Once we get these 2 lands back under siege, that should be the war won. Actually, do you know what? We won't get this under siege. Let's march onto this army here instead and slaughter them, giving us a bit more war score and just smashing them north. And then we'll go back to get that under control. Yeah, they've marched away. Perfect. So instead, we'll march back and get that under siege. Let's get our siege leader in control of this army, Earl Leon. And once these 2 fall, which shouldn't take too long, we'll put the speed up. Nottinghamshire is almost fell already. That should give us 100% once these fall, just because of the battle score that we've managed to gain. That puts us on 96, so let's march our 500 men to our army here in Lincoln. And once that falls, that's going to be game over. Is that the Alba army there? Yes, it is. Perfect. They're going to stay in Nottingham. Let's merge these armies together. We'll let Earl Leon take care of this still. He stayed there for most of the war. Crusader Kings. The very heartlands of Western Christianity are under siege by infidels. Desperate Christian lords have persuaded His Holiness Pope Leo to declare his intentions of forging a righteous alliance to expel the heathens in the name of St. George de Vault. Oh, okay, so we've got a crusade on the way. That could be very, very interesting. Come on. There we go, 100%, and we also got 20 gold, and we also managed to capture someone, but not someone that we can ransom by the looks of it. So let's now enforce our demands. Perfect. To the rattling King Alfred, tales of your misdeeds are told from Ireland to Cathay. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. Perfect. Let's disband all of our armies, and look at that now for England. There's that annoying little bit of border gore there, but we have just... We've weakened Jorvik enough now to hopefully make sure they don't cause us problems again in the future. And we absolutely slaughtered that army in the Battle of Nottingham. Let's dismiss that. We have too many titles, so I'm guessing we've inherited some of these. Did we inherit Lincoln? Yes, we have. Okay, we've inherited all of these lands up north, so we do need to give those to some people, which we of course will do. We can ask for gold. We can usurp the Jarldom of Jorvik, which I'm definitely going to do. How much do we need? We need 250 gold to do that, so we'll wait and then we'll do that. So that we can get the high title for that. Let's slow this back down. Right, so we need to give away 1 title. Let's have a look in our court. Our son isn't old enough yet. Can we still not land our nephew? It's really annoying that we can't. Oh, we can actually grant titles to our nephew now. Good. Let's give him the... What should we give him? We could give him Cornwall. Do we give him something a little bit better? Some of these lands up north instead. We could give him the Earldom of Lindsey instead, or the Lincoln area. Let's give him that grant title to him, giving him some land. Perfect. We'll have a look at some of our other courtiers. We will land our son eventually, but he's still pretty young, so we won't do it yet. I'm guessing we've got some people in our court. Let's have a look at you. 32 years of age. You are already married. You've got sons. You are a Lombard, a Catholic Lombard. Interesting. What are your sons called? Very far. I'd rather go for Anglo-Saxons if possible. Let's have a look who else we've got. We've got this guy. Swabian. Okay. Interesting. We'll have a look at some other courtiers. I want Anglo-Saxons if possible. This guy looks like he's been through the wars. He's Cornish. Ah, perfect. He's 32 in Cornish. We will grant you the title, the Earldom of Cornwall then. Grant title, perfect, which gets our domain below. He becomes our vassal, which is nice as well. We've got many lands though to give away up here, of course. Who do we give York to? York is such a powerful barony and a powerful bit of land. I don't know who to give York to. Could keep it for ourselves for now. I'm not sure just yet. I'll have a little look off screen. So we'll end this episode here, guys, for now. So thank you all so much for watching, as always. And I've just realised that we've inherited some land in Northern Ireland somehow. No idea how. Just like with the Welsh land. Nice, though. Can't complain. But, yeah, thank you all so much for watching, as always. I hope that you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and comment down below if so. And hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.